What should I consider when purchasing or exploring long-term care insurance? There's a lot to unpack here, so let's get right into it. Although it may not seem like it today, there's likely going to come a time when you need someone else to take care of you. And when it comes to those daily activities that regular health insurance and Medicare don't cover, that's where long-term care insurance could potentially be a good solution for you, especially if you don't want to use that nest egg that you've built up for retirement, don't want to worry about potentially running through that money and draining it quickly. Long-term care could be a good option for you. Here are some good initial questions to ask yourself. Are you concerned about outliving your income or your assets? Do you want to protect a legacy to pass to your heirs? Do you expect to reach an advanced age where maybe you need help with everyday tasks? If you answered yes to one or more of those initial questions, then it's likely worth at least exploring long-term care for your situation. It's also important to remember that even if you have family who can provide for and manage that care for you, long-term care can pay for family caregivers and caregiver training. Another big question to ask yourself, which can be hard to predict, is do you have enough in personal savings and investments to fund potential future healthcare costs or LTC, long-term care costs? If so, then you could choose to bypass LTC altogether, knowing that you have enough in your retirement accounts, that built up nest egg to cover any potential emergencies that could add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars potentially. Also, if you have adequate funding but are still interested in a policy, you could explore front-loading or paying for those LTC costs upfront today, which could potentially save you some future costs down the road. But again, you need to tie in your assets, your income, and what kind of strain that could potentially put on your cash flow picture. Do you have a health savings account, also known as an HSA? If so, a portion of your LTC premiums, the costs, can be covered with your health savings account. Also, are you exploring an LTC policy for just yourself or for you and your spouse? If so, explore married discounts. You should also explore if your current employer offers LTC and if it's portable after you retire or leave the company, because that could be a much better rate for you. Some issues to think about when exploring policies. Do you need to review the financial strength of the insurance company? Make sure that they're going to have that longevity so when you need those benefits, they're still around. You should know if the insurance company has the option and ability to raise your premiums and or lower your benefits. Is there inflation protection? And do you need any other sort of supplements or riders attached to your policy for your specific situation? Also make sure that you're considering the alternatives to an LTC policy. The first one being self-funding or using your retirement accounts and other assets that you have as a safeguard, knowing that they're going to be there to pay those medical expenses and you still won't run out of money. You're also likely to see a lot of different commercials with different life insurance benefits, annuities, and reverse mortgages that are all different options out there, and it really depends on your own situation. It can be a very complex and personal thing to try and figure out. So if you need help, please feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to answer questions and speak with anyone. So thanks for watching today. Hope to talk with you soon. Take care.